In a world where power often breeds paranoia, few lives are as enigmatic as that of Kim Jong Un. What if I told you that behind the walls of his luxurious palaces lies a reality steeped in lust, control, and a deadly game of psychological warfare? Imagine a leader whose every move is calculated, not just to maintain authority, but to guard against the very threats that come with it. In this video, we'll peel back the layers of Kim Jong Un's secret life, exploring the shocking truths that few dare to speak about. You'll discover how luxury can be a prison, how paranoia fuels a tyrant's decisions, and the real cost of absolute power. Join me as we delve into this extraordinary narrative, offering you valuable lessons on human behavior that you can apply to your own life. If you want me to do more content about Kim Jong Un, please comment OK. Let's get started. Kim Jong Un's entertainment lineup. Behind the closed doors of North Korea's elite gatherings lies a hidden group known as the Pleasure Squad. To this group, reportedly selected for their appearance and talents, is said to entertain Kim Jong Un and top officials. Rumors suggest they receive special treatment in return, but their lives are far from glamorous. The origins of this group trace back to Kim Jong-il, who believed that being around these individuals would improve his health. Each year, around 25 people are selected. Their lives become highly secretive, with every detail from their family background to their health being meticulously scrutinized. Their families are told that they are working on important government projects, but the reality is much darker. Once chosen, these individuals are trained to serve the regime's leadership. They are required to attend secret events for the most powerful figures in North Korea. These exclusive gatherings, often held at Kim Jong Un's residences, are marked by excess and control over the participants. Information about this group comes from defectors who risk their lives to reveal what happens behind the scenes. The mystery of Kim Jong Un. Kim Jong Un was born on January 8, 1982, in Pyongyang. His early life was anything but typical. At age 11, he was sent to Switzerland under a different name, living as a regular teenager. So from the year 1993 to the year 1998, he enjoyed Swiss chocolate, played basketball, and had a typical high school experience, a stark contrast to his future role. Friends describe him as shy but sociable, always accompanied by a bodyguard, even during basketball games. Although he appeared to live like any other teen, Kim was quietly observing the world. His time abroad shaped his understanding of global affairs, which would later help him craft his image as a leader who, though isolated, is aware of the wider world. When his father, Kim Jong-il, passed away in December 2011, many questioned whether this young man could lead such a controlled, isolated nation. Yet Kim Jong quickly assumed the role of great successor. Behind the state's portrayal of him, Kim was already making strategic moves to consolidate his leadership. So how does Kim maintain such control over a nation largely cut off from the rest of the world? It's not just his military, it goes deeper. We'll explore that soon. Kim lives a life of luxury, funded by the resources of the very people he governs, including private beaches and even an island similar to those of the world's wealthiest elites. One of Kim's more unusual passions is basketball, which began during his time in Switzerland. He's such a fan that he invited former NBA player Dennis Rodman to North Korea multiple times. Rodman described Kim as a kid at heart who enjoys talking basketball more than politics. Kim has also used his love for the sport as a diplomatic tool, blending sports with leadership. However, this lighter side shouldn't overshadow the seriousness of his regime. In the year 2013, just 2 years into his leadership, he made headlines with the removal of his uncle, Jang Song-thaek, in a move that sent a strong message about his authority. Kim's focus on military strength is also key to his leadership. North Korea reportedly spends about 25% of its GDP on defense, and in the year 2023 alone, the country conducted over 70 missile tests, more than ever before. These displays are meant to demonstrate strength, both to his people and the international community. So what's next for Kim Jong-un? His unpredictable policies and isolationist stance keep the world guessing, but one thing is certain: he is skilled at maintaining control, constantly adapting to preserve his power. What do you think the future holds for Kim Jong-un and North Korea? How do you see his leadership evolving in the years to come? Please comment and chat with me. Ever wondered what life looks like when you control an entire country? Let's take a tour of Kim Jong-un's lavish residences, where security and opulence go hand in hand. After a long day of hard work, Kim Jong-un returns, not to a typical home, but to one of 20 grand, opulent residences spread across North Korea. According to unofficial reports, His primary residence is a luxurious mansion known locally as the Presidential Palace, also referred to as Mansion Number 55. Located approximately 12 km from Kim Il-sung Square in the Ryengsong district, north of Pyongyang, this villa reflects a lifestyle of extravagance and heavy security. Built by the North Korean authorities in the early 1980s, this villa is known for its 1,000-seat cinema and an underground facility designed to serve the leader in times of crisis. Its reinforced walls provide protection, and it is surrounded by a moat and strict security measures. The villa is connected to a private railway and overlooks an artificial lake, adding to its mystique. Former staff member Lee Young-kook revealed that Kim Jong Un owns numerous similar luxurious properties, many tied to North Korea's discrete projects. The specific locations of these residences are closely guarded, and images from inside are rare. Yet accounts from defectors describe these places as the pinnacle of luxury and sophistication. So one villa reportedly includes an Olympic-sized swimming pool and a private range, though it is said that Kim rarely uses them. So recent satellite imagery has identified 8 new residences within the secretive Changwon-san complex in Pyongyang. These homes are positioned near key government offices, which manage many aspects of North Korea's political and cultural life, including government operations. The Daily Mail has also reported the construction of a new security building and several empty plots that may be reserved for additional residences in the future. In addition to these opulent villas, Kim Jong Un is believed to own around 13 resorts throughout the country, though he regularly uses only about half of them. Each property is designed with operational functionality in mind, allowing him to manage the nation effectively. But what's life like inside these lavish walls? You won't believe what lies beneath the surface of his luxury. Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request. For all of you listening, if you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much, and if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? Kim Jong Un's reckless lifestyle and spending. Kim Jong Un, North Korea's supreme leader, lives a life of luxury that contrasts with the challenges many in his country face. Since taking power in the year 2011, he has been known for significant spending, such as the reported $30 million annually on wine for his inner circle. His indulgence in expensive items has been noted by sources like his former personal chef. In the year 2019, a shipment of nearly 1 million bottles of vodka was intercepted, reportedly bound for North Korea. Despite international sanctions, this raises questions about how luxury goods are still entering the country. Kim's expensive tastes are part of a family legacy inherited from his father, Kim Jong-il, who also had lavish habits. Kim reportedly enjoys crystal champagne, sometimes consuming multiple bottles in a sitting. His spending on high-end liquor highlights the gap between his lifestyle and that of the average North Korean. In addition to his drinking, Kim is a smoker, often seen with premium cigarette brands. Kim's lifestyle has reportedly affected his health, with claims that habits like smoking and overindulgence have taken a toll. His focus on luxury seems at odds with the needs of the broader population. The question remains, how sustainable is this lifestyle? While Kim's world remains largely private, his choices offer insight into a leader whose priorities appear far removed from the daily realities his people face. When it comes to transportation, Kim Jong Un spares no expense. Curious to see what's inside his jaw-dropping collection of cars, planes, and yachts? The collection, Kim Jong Un is known for his extravagant lifestyle, reflected in his impressive collection of luxury vehicles. His garage reportedly houses around 100 cars featuring elite brands like Mercedes, Audi, Rolls-Royce, and Lamborghini. His favorite is the Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard, valued at $1 million. This armored car can keep going at 50 mph, even with damaged tires, thanks to its reinforced steel body, armored floor, and shatterproof windows. It boasts a powerful 5.5 lv turbo engine, producing over 500 horsepower. The S600 Pullman Guard is a staple at Kim's public appearances, including his debut as North Korea's leader in the year 2011 and the U.S.-North Korea summit in Singapore. Kim also favors the Maybach 62s, which often accompanies him on his travels, possibly as a backup vehicle. In early 2019, he was seen in a new bullet-resistant Mercedes Maybach 600 in Pyongyang. Kim's preference for luxury extends to the Rolls-Royce Phantom, which he used to welcome U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in October 2018. North Korea has imported Audi models like the R8 and A8 since the early 2010s, contributing to Kim's private collection valued at an estimated $100 million. Beyond cars, Kim Jong Un travels in style by air and sea. He reportedly owns 3 identical private planes, each worth about $1.5 million, with luxurious interiors. When traveling by water, he uses his nearly 100-flong super yacht, the Princess 95, valued at $7 million. Kim Jong Un's transportation choices reveal not only his appreciation for opulence, but also a strategic display of power and status. His vehicles are more than just a means of transport, they are symbols of his influence and a glimpse into his unique lifestyle. But the opulence doesn't stop there. Behind the walls of his palaces, even more secrets await. What happens at Kim's exclusive gatherings? Party. In these speculative secret gatherings hosted by Kim Jong Un, the atmosphere is nothing short of extraordinary. A venue draped in opulence, from glittering chandeliers to golden accents that cast a warm glow over the festivities. The guests arrive dressed in their finest attire, adding to the air of sophistication that fills the room. The tables are laden with a feast fit for royalty, showcasing the very best cuisine and beverages money can buy, including exquisite seafood, meats, and desserts that would delight even the most discerning palates. Every detail highlights the extravagant nature of the event, offering a rare glimpse into how North Korea's elite might stage such opulent affairs. This is not just a party, but a display of power and control, where every element from the dicker to the delicacies is curated to impress and captivate, providing a speculative view into the secretive world of North Korea's leadership. And when the party ends, the real show begins. Let's take a look at the grand performances that captivate North Korea's elite. Performances and entertainment. Let's explore the vibrant world of entertainment that combines luxury, artistry, and a touch of mystery. These exclusive events create an immersive experience, offering attendees a taste of elegance and creativity. At the center are breathtaking performances by top-tier musicians, dancers, and acrobats, all selected for their exceptional talent. These artists from various regions bring their craft to life in a stunning display of skill. That atmosphere is alive with a curated playlist of contemporary music, perfectly tuned to the preferences of the audience. The dancers, with their graceful moves, blend traditional Korean dance with modern flair, leaving viewers captivated by their beauty and precision. A standout act is the Moranbong Band, a group established in the year 2012, named after the historic Moranbong district in Pyongyang. So the band represents a unique fusion of tradition and modernity. Their debut performance stood out from typical North Korean entertainment, featuring bold outfits like off-shoulder gowns and high heels, along with surprising covers of Disney songs. So whether dressed in pop-inspired outfits or military uniforms, the Moranbong Band embodies both elegance and strength. So beyond their striking appearance, these musicians perform everything from international hits, like Frank Sinatra's My Way, to patriotic songs at high-profile events. With nearly 20 members, some of whom hold military ranks, the band continues to perform at exclusive events, blending pop culture with unique messaging. What are your thoughts on this musical group? Let us know in the comments. Hidden away from the public, a high-stakes world exists within North Korea's elite. What exactly goes on in these exclusive games? The casino and secret gatherings associated with North Korea's elite rumors suggest that a hidden casino offers a rare and secret experience in a country where it is not allowed to operate. Hidden from public view, this location is believed to provide space for this activity involving large sums of money from wealthy participants, such as foreign tourists, diplomats, and a select group of elite individuals. Inside, strict security ensures that every guest is closely monitored. These venues almost exclusively cater to foreigners, with no ordinary North Korean citizens allowed. The political significance of Kim's parties is profound. These secretive parties hosted by Kim Jong Un in the heart of North Korea are far more than mere celebrations. They are hidden centers of political influence. In these exclusive events, top leaders of the Workers' Party of Korea engage in pivotal discussions that shape the nation's future and echo across the world. Behind closed doors, leaders negotiate delicate alliances and make decisions that shape North Korea's domestic and foreign policies, impacting millions. Imagine discussions on military strategy, economic changes, and global relations all unfolding against a backdrop of luxury and opulence. For those few invited, these are not just memorable nights, they are opportunities to gain influence. However, the stakes are high and invitation signals diplomacy, a step toward alliance, while the absence of a key figure can speak volumes, suggesting distancing from the leadership. So the secrecy only deepens the curiosity, fueling speculation that can impact international relations. Details remain elusive, locked behind a veil of mystery. For now, we are left to wonder, are these gatherings just displays of wealth, or do they truly shape the destiny of a nation? Now let's explore the unique world of Kim Jong Un's personal style. Known for his distinctive fashion and hairstyle choices, Chairman Kim Jong Un consistently maintains a look that is both familiar and unique to North Koreans. Often seen in a classic dark suit with subtle stripes, he presents a tailored elegance that complements his physique. Occasionally, he opts for a Mao-style jacket reminiscent of his grandfather's well-known attire. Kim's hairstyle is also notable, featuring shaved sides and a longer top, which reportedly creates the illusion of added height. This haircut is distinctive enough to be recognized as one of the approved hairstyles for North Korean citizens. North Korean television programs are said to demonstrate style that align with the ideals of socialism. The country reportedly has only 28 approved hairstyles, minus 18 for women and 10 for men. However, Kim Jong-un's style remains unique, setting him apart from others. Kim Jong-un's position as the supreme leader of North Korea is rooted in his role as a symbol of leadership and authority. His regime's control over various aspects of daily life, including personal appearance, reflects his far-reaching influence. Open criticism of Kim's leadership is rare, both in North Korea and globally, given the tight control over free expression. In terms of personal preferences, Kim Jong-un is known for his collection of luxury items. He is rarely seen in public without one of his high-end watches. For instance, during a recent appearance, he wore an I-Ducey Schaffhausen Pilage, valued at approximately $112,000. His entire watch collection is estimated to be worth around $8.2 million. In addition, Kim Jong-un is often photographed with his signature binoculars, underscoring his constant vigilance as a leader. Kim Jong-un's life is surrounded by secrecy, but occasional reports and rumors offer glimpses into his unusual habits and lifestyle behind the closed doors of North Korea's leadership. Kim's extravagant routines reveal a leader known for indulgence and concern about his health. He is reported to deal with anxiety, constantly worried about security and maintaining control. His insomnia, influenced by stress and a preference for rich food and alcohol, leads to late-night meals of Kobe beef, imported cheeses, and other gourmet delicacies. His former personal chef, Kenji Fujimoto, shared insights into Kim's taste for luxury dining, which often includes elaborate meals accompanied by champagne. For most, such extravagance is rare, but for Kim, it's part of his daily routine. His love of cheese reportedly began during his school years in Switzerland. There's even speculation that he once sent officials to France to learn how to recreate Swiss cheese, though they were unsuccessful. So this indulgence in rich foods has affected his health. Kim, who once weighed around 200 lbs in his 20s, is now reportedly over 280 lbs. Combined with his drinking habits, this has led to reported health concerns like diabetes, high blood pressure, and possibly gout. Some sources also suggest that Kim faces mental health challenges. South Korean intelligence speculates that his health is declining, and there are rumors of a research team exploring ways to extend his life. While the specifics remain unclear, it's evident that Kim is focused on his well-being. Kim's indulgences go beyond food. He reportedly spends over $700,000 each year on Brazilian coffee and enjoys fine wines, once rumored to have consumed 10 bottles of Bordeaux in a single evening. He is also said to drink snake wine, a traditional beverage infused with venomous snakes, which is believed to enhance vitality. The question that lingers in the minds of many is, how long can a man sustain such an unhealthy lifestyle, and what lengths will Kim Jong-un go to in order to prolong his reign over North Korea? Security is paramount in Kim Jong-un's life, defined by extensive security measures reflecting his deep concern for safety and control. His personal protection ranks among the most formidable in the world, with a highly coordinated team always in place when he leaves his residence. At the center of this operation is his elite personal guard. Each member is selected for their loyalty, appearance, and specialized training. Uniquely, all guards are required to match Kim's height and have no visible imperfections, creating a uniform and discreet security force. This intense focus on security likely comes from his family's long history of leadership in a region known for its volatility. Kim has observed the challenges faced by other leaders and spares no effort in ensuring his personal safety. A significant portion of North Korea's resources is dedicated to military and state programs, much of which supports Kim's security arrangements. His personal guards undergo rigorous training, including advanced martial arts, psychological endurance, and firearms expertise. They are trained to remain hyper-alert, reacting in an instant if needed. Beyond his personal guard, Kim travels with an armored convoy, including 3 identical bulletproof limousines to obscure any potential threat. This high level of security reflects the challenges he faces as a leader. When Kim makes public appearances, they are meticulously planned, with security forces ensuring every step is controlled and risk-free. Even during national events, his presence is more than just a leadership display. It's a carefully coordinated security operation. Every person he interacts with is pre-screened, and the public is kept at a safe distance, monitored by unseen security. Kim's focus on security goes beyond physical threats, extending to maintaining his leadership and authority. His concerns also include his health, with a team of specialists discreetly working to support his well-being. While global attention often focuses on North Korea's political and military ambitions, Kim's priority remains his personal safety and maintaining control. So discussions about nuclear development have been part of a broader strategy aimed at protecting his leadership. Ultimately, Kim's comprehensive security measures underscore the delicate balance of power in North Korea, with every action reinforcing his role as the nation's leader. And while he hides behind these walls, his public image tells a different story. What secrets lie behind the carefully crafted facade? Secrecy and public image. Kim Jong Un's public image is carefully maintained to ensure his leadership over North Korea. Since coming to power in 2011, he has cultivated an approachable image, with his likeness frequently seen in various forms of media, including billboards and television broadcasts. However, his luxurious lifestyle stands in stark contrast to the challenges faced by many North Koreans. In official footage, Kim is often seen visiting factories and farms, smiling and projecting an image of unity with the people. Yet reports indicate that despite widespread poverty, significant resources are allocated to luxury items. For example, in 2022, North Korea reportedly spent over $2 million on high-end alcohol and $12 million on tobacco products, while many citizens earn less than $5 a day. So this raises the question of how such a struggling nation can sustain such expenditures. Kim's leadership is supported by a personality cult that portrays him as more than a leader, almost a figure of reverence. So this image, inherited from his father and grandfather, presents him as a tireless worker for his people, with exaggerated claims surrounding his abilities. Some defectors suggest that certain North Koreans believe he possesses supernatural qualities, contributing to the control that his regime exercises. One notable event that reflects the severity of internal threats was the disappearance of Kim's half-brother, Kim Jong Un, in 2017. So though there is widespread speculation that the action was ordered by the North Korean government, it underscores the extreme measures taken to maintain control and eliminate perceived challenges to power. Kim Jong Un's leadership is characterized by a combination of public image management, secrecy, luxury, and strict control. Despite the controlled narrative of a caring leader, there are contradictions in Kim's regime, which is marked by opulence and internal power struggles. The distinction between myth and reality in North Korea remains unclear, and stories from defectors continue to shed light on the complexities of life under Kim's rule. Kim Jong Un's family. Kim Jong Un's family is wrapped in layers of mystery. Kim Jong Un is married to the elegant Ri-sol Ju, who was once a teacher and a singer. Although her life before marriage remains a secret, she is frequently seen at events alongside her husband, showcasing a chic and sophisticated style. Their family reportedly includes 3 children, though details are scarce. According to Dennis Rodman, the former basketball star, who was a close friend of Kim Jong Un, their second child is a daughter named Kim Jue. Despite his public image, Kim Jong Un is considered a doting father by his children, portraying a more personal side that the world rarely sees. In the end, the stark contrast between Kim's life of excess and his people's struggles is impossible to ignore. How long can this imbalance last? Imagine a world where one leader enjoys a luxurious lifestyle while many of his citizens face daily challenges. A report suggests that Kim Jong Un, the leader of North Korea, has spent significant amounts on personal luxury items. For instance, it's been reported that he spent $150,000 on high-end fashion in a single year, highlighting the gap between his lifestyle and that of the average North Korean. While Kim is said to enjoy designer clothes, gourmet food, and rare beverages, many North Koreans experience food shortages. The United Nations has estimated that over 40% of the population may be malnourished. This stark contrast points to a contradiction: a leader who emphasizes North Korea's self-reliance while personally consuming luxury imported goods. Additionally, reports indicate Kim owns a fleet of high-end cars, including a customized vehicle worth over $500,000. So meanwhile, many North Koreans lack access to basic transportation, further highlighting the difference between their world and his. Though the government promotes the idea of jushi, self-reliance, even the capital city, Pyongyang, struggles with electricity shortages. So while some neighborhoods go dark at night, Kim's residences reportedly remain fully powered and equipped with advanced technology. As international sanctions continue, the gap between Kim's wealth and the struggles of his people becomes more apparent. Some observers suggest that this growing divide could eventually lead to dissatisfaction among the population. Kim Jong Un's lifestyle represents a clear contrast with his leadership. From luxury cars to expensive fashion, his wealth stands in opposition to the daily realities of many North Koreans. So the world watches. The question remains, how long can such a disparity continue? North Korea warns of risk of provoking war with South Korea. The biased remarks of the UN chief could give the green light to the US and South Korea to try to provoke a war against the DPRK. Kim Sun-jong, North Korea's vice foreign minister in charge of international organizations, said on October 20th. Kim warned that UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres could be held responsible for escalating tensions on the Korean peninsula. The North Korean official accused the UN chief of applying double standards by urging Pyongyang to exercise restraint after the destruction of roads connecting to South Korea but remaining silent about Seoul sending drones into North Korean airspace. Guterres had previously called for efforts to ease tensions and resume dialogue after North Korea blew up roads and railways on its border with South Korea earlier this week. I express my deep indignation and completely reject the remarks that interfere in the internal affairs of the DPRK, Kim said in a statement carried by the Korean Central News Agency. Kim said the destruction of roads and railways in North Korean territory was an act that was entirely within the DPRK's and Puritan and could not be interfered with by the UN Secretary-General. He urged the UN Secretary-General to condemn the South Korean military's deliberate infringement on North Korea's sovereignty, reiterating claims that South Korea had sent drones into North Korean airspace. Pyongyang has accused Seoul of sending drones carrying anti-North Korean leaflets over the capital Pyongyang earlier this month. On October 19th, North Korea announced the discovery of the wreckage of another drone sent by South Korea. A North Korean Defense Ministry spokesman has warned of an immediate retaliatory strike if South Korea continues its incursions into North Korean territory. So North Korea has previously threatened a horrible disaster if more South Korean drones are detected in its airspace. Tensions between the two Koreas have escalated since Pyongyang began launching balloons containing trash across the border into South Korean territory in late May. Seoul responded by restarting propaganda broadcasts over loudspeakers across the border, angering Pyongyang. North Korea said the cutting of roads and railways was a necessary and legitimate measure taken in accordance with the requirements of the DPRK Constitution, which clearly states that the Republic of Korea is a completely hostile state. It is believed to be the first time the North's constitution has formally designated South Korea as a hostile state. South Korea has criticized the North for blowing up inter-Korean roads. South Korea's Unification Ministry said the government may consider suing North Korea over the blast because the road and rail connection project involved a $133 million South Korean loan. In conclusion, Kim Jong Un's secret life is a fascinating mix of luxury, desire, power, and an overwhelming sense of paranoia. So behind the closed doors of his opulent lifestyle lies a world where the stakes are high and trust is a rare commodity. The constant pressure to maintain control over his regime and the fear of betrayal drive him to extremes that most of us can only imagine. As we peel back the layers of his existence, we uncover the complexities of a leader whose every move is calculated, yet deeply influenced by his vulnerabilities. The story of Kim Jong Un serves as a powerful reminder of the dark side of power and the lengths individuals will go to preserve it. If you found this exploration into his secret life intriguing, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the lives of the world's most enigmatic figures. Your support helps us continue to bring you captivating content.